Thank you for the lurkies of it all. Hello, 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 everybody. So before I swap over, real quickly, I'm gonna look just a wee bit different. Hello. It is I. Not a sluggy today. Well, I am still a slug, but 2 days ago, so to people who don't know and are new to me, hello, I noticed that we got quite a few followers recently that I didn't notice last week. So yeah, to anybody who doesn't know, hello, I am Slug Studios. I'm also reintroducing myself because apparently it's been 5 years since I created Slug Studios. And I didn't remember that it was my anniversary today. It's not my stream anniversary, it's the anniversary of me making Slug Studios in general. So yeah, and each of my slugs, I am a shape-shifting sea slug moth. Each of the slugs has their own birthday. 2 days ago was Silenus' birthday, which is who we are today, or the closest we could get to making Silenus with the whatchamacallit, the model. Silenus, funnily enough, is the only one that I could have technically made slug colors. Like, I could have made him his slug colors, but I decided not to. Since all of them are human, I can actually slug, eel, fish, equinox, Imani, Mania, Belladonna, and now Silenus. There's so many now. We're still not at all 20 yet, though. We'll get to all 20 eventually. I have not given Rosie a birthday, so it's 19. I haven't written up Rosie's information yet, because Rosie is technically dead in the lore, so maybe there's an alternate timeline where she's not dead, but anyway, we are playing Monster Prom today, everybody. I have all of them now. I know that we played the second one when I played for the first time ever. That's because I only owned the second and the third one at the time, but over Christmas and holidays and Yule, it would have been a Yule / Christmas present because, yeah, but, yeah, we play game today. I'm playing the original Monster Prom today, so we'll get some of the extra lore and everything from this. We're probably gonna, if it's the same base characters that you get to pick, then I'm probably gonna pick the same one. I like our little ghosty, wispy kind of guy, but yeah. Remember to post to places that I'm live. I guess we could make this an anniversary week. Maybe we'll do a new slug every day. Try to round out the rest of the roster. There are 20 of me, so. Yeah. I know I don't look very sluggy right now, I just realized that. But that's okay. Okay, now that it looks like... I forgot to snooze the first ad thing, so that's why I haven't started yet. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Okay. Awesome voice effects. It's one player. Eventually, I do want to try to play this multiplayer, but I don't know how to do that. Let's do the full game. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Ooh, okay, yay! Oh, they look so different in this one. I mean, this one kind of looks the same, but yeah, I'm gonna be. I'll use they. We're gonna name Oz. Okay. Yeah, we're playing as Oz again. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of the 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Okay, there's Damien again. Okay. Damien LeVay. Fearless. I'm trying to remember how old he is in the second one. We'll have to see. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Scott Howell, who I heard is a lot of people really like this guy. The werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Somewhere in the 400s. Liam de Lioncourt. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polygeist. Oh my god. That's funny. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. So we've got a business who will end up being a business major. We got a sports guy. We've got probably the valedictorian of the class. I fucking... The mermaid girl is so funny though. As cute as she is genocidal. Polygeist is cute too. And we got to experience Damien a little bit in the second game when I played that first. I kind of like that I'm backtracking a little bit. I wonder if he's in all of them. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom dates, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. It's called Teen Wolf. Instead of being Teen Vogue, it's called Teen Wolf. Hot or not. Oh god. Okay. Welcome to the Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your... oh. See, I kind of like this better than the what are you packing for camp. Because hopefully this is a little bit more like randomly generated. Kind of like you wouldn't necessarily know what things to click for what until you've done like your first playthrough. Turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Which inanimate objects do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you were criminally insane? Oh, an ATM, sugar baby for life. Here we go. Human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork, and I am only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into waifu and husbando territory, as was cleverly intended by God. A dildo, duh. I'm going with the body pillow. Oh god. Twat play! Twatch play, excuse me. Twatch play. That's funny. Anyway. Instead of Twitch plays, that's funny. Be a visionary. What is the next big social media craze? What will the next big social media craze be? Greek agoras. Like literal Greek agoras reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds that social media I want to, I mean, kind of, actually, that's kind of great. Herbert. Instead of Robert. It's supposed to probably supposed to be Robert, but Herbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do anything he's commanded to do through the app by its users, and then bullshit. It's your regular social network. But each time someone shares news that isn't supported by facts, they're taxed. The money goes to the people exposed to that bullshit. That's hilarious, but I want this one. The Greek Agoras. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. That's so many push-ups. No, we're not doing push-ups. I already know who that's leaning towards, but we're not doing push-ups. No. They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. Yes. I always party as if there's no tomorrow, so who cares? It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulations of consumers. Profit off of people's hysteria.
All right.
Okay, so our stats. We got 9 smarts, 4 boldness, 7 creativity, 4 charm, 4 fun, and 5 money. Auditorium, class, library, outdoors, gym, bathroom. I've got 6 weeks. Last time we had the option to do 3 things, 3 places during the day. Oh, well, 2 and then the nighttime. So hopefully it's the same for this one. I kind of want to go everywhere, but I assume that, like... Actually, I can't assume because, like, it's literally... Let's go to the auditorium first. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves has descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. Oh my god. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad for high school play standards. 2 creativity. Let's go. You spy Vera and Liam engaging in their favorite pastime. A variation of people watching called monster judging.
So pathetic.
Hello, mean girl. We love a mean girl Gorgon lady. Hello, Topi. Thank you. I am Silenus this time. It was his birthday 2 days ago. And it is apparently my anniversary. Like, for Slug Studios. It's not my stream anniversary, it's the anniversary of the day I made Slug Studios. So, I had made it specifically to start doing game dev. So, my game dev journey started 5 years ago, Topi. 5 years ago today. And I still haven't put out a full I still haven't put out a full game. It's okay. It's okay. It took 13 years for us to get Kingdom Hearts 3. It took 13 years. Ugh. Do you see what she's wearing? Newsflash. Oh god, my brain automatically went to go into a freaking voice for this. Lime green stripper boots do not go with chupacabra fur. Oh my god.
So strange.
At least she made a choice. I've already seen 6 people wearing the same Air Gorgon sneakers. But we really are the lucky ones, Liam. Most people are just absolutely hideous. But even their hideousness is that is mediocre. Okay. Most people are hideous, but I have yet to see one who is the most hideous. I wonder what such an abomination would even look like. True hideousness is on the inside. In your organs, a person with their organs on the outside would be the most hideous. A toned body, symmetrical face, nice features. Oh. Because traditional beauty standards are hideously mainstream. Oh. Who am I trying to appease here? I don't know. What direction am I trying to go in? I mean, for me personally, the answer is number 2. But I think the organs one is kind of funny. Oh, the organs one. Okay. Ha! Yes, I've always said that a person's inside would be even worse than their shell. Oh, so she doesn't. See, if I had used, I feel like if I had used that answer with our, genocidal, mermaid girl, that wouldn't have worked. A passing, hermit crab dragon hybrid glares at her, but, ooh. Hermit crab dragon hybrid. Hermit crab dragon hybrid. Also, Toby, it would have been really funny because I almost made Silenus the only one who has their actual like sluggy skin color. But decided that he just needed to be human like the rest, like human disguise like the rest of them. Silenus is the only one so far that actually has his skin tone in the whatchamacallit, in the customization options. I think it's Hermit crab dragon hybrid is such a cool concept. Anyway. I mean, unkempt eyebrows are gross enough, but an unkempt esophagus? The mind reels. I will admit, as repulsive as I find most people, it would be hard for me to imagine an exposed circulatory system. And there's nothing more hideous than being drawn to repulsive people just because you're thirsty. Because he's a vampire. Because he's a vampire. Anyway. I can relate. I've seen Polly drawn to some pretty repulsive lowlives herself when she's thirsty. Of course, that's a different kind of thirst. But the principle certainly holds. Yeah! Okay, I guess I got on Vera's good side. The innocent joy of bonding over mutual derisions. Derision of, appearances of others. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity. So I have pretty high creativity. Okay, so it is 3.
All right.
Oh, who am I gonna sit with? Oh, who are you? I know who you are. I want to meet somebody different. I want to get a feel for who these characters are before I choose somebody. Because unlike the second one, we didn't really get like a whole lot about the characters in this first one. So we got like an extra line of who they were in the other one. I'm already on track to get Vera. I kind of want to see what's up with our mermaid girly here. Oh, but the cat lady. Anyway, oh, I don't have the DLC, so I don't think I can't get these two. Okay. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda?
Yuck.
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray, fish sticks. Oh, she's not. Okay. Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays. Isn't it great? It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
What?
Air people? He's so... Oh, I see what the appeal is now. He's himbo. He is 1000% himbo energy. Okay. I see where people like this guy now. Yes, do you not know of the air people? The Merfolk's folks' most hated rivals. Don't you read the news? Yes, sure. Because I totally know how to read. What? Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason. Aww. But I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth. But you feel like you better, you got a better answer to settle this argument, you blurt out. Haven't you heard Scott fish sticks are make you worse at sports? They contain those are big words. Oh, baldropnol and nerdaflavin. Oh my god. Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food grade plastic. Scott, eat as many as you want. Fish sticks make you worse at sports. Okay, I got on her good side. That's what I wanted. Oh no! Not nerdaflavin and baldropinol! Those are two of the worst ones! Do the air people want me to be bad at sports? I love her. I love her already. Oh no! Who am I gonna pick? Oh no! Oh, of course they do, Scott. The air people hate sports and sportsmen. It is one of the most... Yeah, apparently. We're telling he is really himbo. He is really himbo. So we're telling him that they're bad for that they make him bad for sport. That they make sports. Words. It is the most loathsome thing about them. Aside from their feathers and their socialism. Oh. Hello! Welcome in! Well then, I'm not gonna eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish stick Friday, more like fish stick Friday? Yeah! Oh my god, he is so stupid. He is so dumb. I feel like I'm already too smart for him. My smart is only at a 9 and I'm already too smart for him. Oh. Oh, the poor himbo werewolf man. Oh my god. Yeah, man, I gotta go tell the rest of the wolf pack about this. Scott runs off to spread anti-air people propaganda, and Miranda gives you a most regal smile. Oh, okay. Evening time.
All right.
Oh, we can see when certain people are placed. You know, I was planning on going to class next. Because I went to the auditorium, now I gotta go to the next one. Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, you sell things. Okay. Okay. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that'll lead you into some into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Ooh, okay, I have $5. Motivational poster. Is everything $5? Oh, the gift that keeps on giving. See, wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Oh my god. Oh, that's too poor for this. I love that. Okay. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? Oh my gosh. A Russian novel that is that's an insightful approach to universal matters of love and death. Are you sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia trademark to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you read it. Fake badass tattoo. Street cred plus 9,000. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of stupid prison. Street cred plus 9,000. A sexy fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. Get the keeps on giving. I would like to get the
See you later.
Thanks. No! No! No!
All right.
everything it took should have known it was too good to be true. Man! Fuck you. I'm not going to. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. I need to go talk to people. I'm going to class again. The day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school, being too smart. Later, you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves. Ha. How would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs ever to not be literal hot dogs? Oh my god.
What?
I wouldn't at all. That was a really bad pickup line.
What a commoner.
Oh, she's a princess, of course. Okay. This is not at all like how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies? I fucking love her already. Also, is she actually a mean bitch, or is she just mean and she's actually not when you get to know her? Oh man. We'll show you courtship on the court when we win on the court at sports. We'll show you courtship. Oh my god. Every time I think the guys at the school can't get any dumber. Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports, cause then we bring it, yeah! But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one wants to go out with us tonight, we can just choose for you. Oh, gross. Yikes, like, they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them. I feel like she's not gonna like me dissing her snakes. Oh, I like both of them! I like both. I want to go with Miranda. She's got 2 tickets to Cirque de la Mer's underwater show. No! You do realize, most aqua gymnasts are about our age, right? If I grew up with them and have, major manatee stakes with all of them. Manatee stakes. Obviously, it's the underwater version of having beef. God, you guys are stupid. Oh. So you play, so it's playing on the fact that manatees are called sea cows and cows produce beef. But Miranda's cute. Arista made eye contact with me when I absolutely did not give her permission to do so. One time, Adela, oh my god, wait a minute. Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay. Broke every royal custom by telling me that I looked very pretty instead of very, 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 very pretty.
Disgraceful.
A quota wore the same dress that I did to a party and then tried to act like it wasn't fair when I had my servants kill her servants. So if you won't go to his dumb circus thing, can you go out with us tonight? You can go out with us, right? I guess I can. Better than seeing that, and I don't like to use this word. Beta fish. Athena. Oh, no, it backfired. No! That's what you would get for assuming mergirls automatically get along. -2 smarts, -1 charm. Fuck! What are you... Who are you? I want to go to this table too. I should try to fix things with Vera. Oh, I want to know what this is though. I want to know what this is though. You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric space, revealing the interdimensional prince. Greetings, hero. I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me break this. Help me to break the seal. On this jar of kosher dill pickles. Seriously? You take the bottle from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now? Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you 1 free noble title, redeemable now. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Oh. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Most scrupulous treasurer. For administrator in charge of extreme handsomeness. Sure. Most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension to yours. Here, have a month's supply of handsomeness just to get you started. You're a bit offended by the prince. That the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness. But this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality, and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the... Yes. Oh, that's actually really good for me to do. Okay. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain +4 charm. Oh, thank fuck. I'm not in the negative anymore. That's good.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna go to the library. Fine, I'll go outside. I'm avoiding you for right now. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. +2 fun. Okay. Miranda, oblivious to everything that's happening, approaches you weeping.
Disgraceful.
Have you seen the news? The most dreadful thing has happened. The Lemurian monarchy has been overthrown. King Kraken no longer sits upon the throne of gold and baby skulls. Those filthy revolutionaries are saying he stole their daughters and ate their sons and forced everyone to work for free in the uranium mines. So he made a few shrewd financial decisions. It's no reason to dispose him. Oh my god. If some innocent kidnapping and slave labor was enough to get the peasants in an uproar, I shudder to think about my own kingdom. I forgot that she's genocidal. Oh my god. Do you think my people might resent being forced to hold up the corner of the palace or the foundation is crumbling? Do you think the 100% income tax and the random cannonballs we fire into the villages might be taken as something more than expressions of goodwill? 100% income tax? Excuse me? So they just have no income? Oh my god. Oh my god. Could this plague of civil unrest infect my own domain? Oh, perish the thought. It is I am inconsolable. Console me. How might I safeguard my kingdom against the fate of good King Kraken? Duh, replace all your servants with mindless robots. I built a robot army a few months ago and I still have a plan. I feel like assuming that fish love belly rubs is... She doesn't like her... No! These plans seem to be a photograph of a toaster over... of a toaster oven with red eyes drawn on it in MS Paint. This may have worked well enough for a terrestrial robot army, but can you imagine employing such a thing underwater? The results would be simply shocking, devastating as no! Devastated as you are, you don't have the emotional energy to appreciate Miranda's hilarious pun. You lose -2 fun, -1 creativity. Bro, this is such a bad playthrough. I did so well during the first time I played, and now I'm doing horribly. I'm doing so bad. Library. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. What? Oh. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to +$2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Sigh, what was me? Sigh. Thought you didn't like me. Hi again, Miranda. Hi. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there as I was standing here suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds? If so, why? I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously, and what would make the gesture even better is a personal touch of toppings. No. No. Maybe? An elegantly stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photos. Yes! Okay. She doesn't... if I had suggested fucking those kind of toppings, she probably would have gotten mad. Oh yes! How better to show that I am truly making an effort to get to know them on a more personal level. On the most personal of levels. I shall do their names in pretty calligraphy, print their fears in gold leaf, and I shall adorn their compromising nudes with adorable glitter stickers. I may have been misunderstood before, but how can anyone misinterpret this kind gesture? Take the omelet and make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs. So we can all remember how generous I was. With a kiss on the cheek. Yes! Yes! Miranda hands you the omelet and waves you on your way. 2 smarts, 1 charm. I need to go try to buy something again.
Alright.
But I also want to... Who is this? Oh, I guess I could continue with Miranda, and if your shop is available next, then I'll do that for the nighttime activity. I might run into Miranda though. Hi. Hi stranger, it's been a while. I missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. No! Wait, why am I too poor for everything now? I only have 2 cash? You took all my money? Just came here to say hi. What a weirdo. Human interaction. So last year. Man, I lost all my money too. That fucking sucks. I have to get more money. Ugh, will the library give me more? Maybe I'll try to get more bitcoins, but... That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, lending to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader, plus 2 charm. As you want... Okay, so I did end up getting the Miranda route. Okay. As you wander around, talking to yourself like a weirdo, you notice Miranda, walking around, talking to herself like a weirdo. She seems to be addressing an imaginary crowd.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Oh, hello. I am just practicing my royal wave for when I am crowned prom queen. I feel there is a lot to be learned before I ascend the throne. Naturally, oh, that was cute. Naturally, as a princess, I am already great at wearing crowns, talking to cute animal friends, quelling rebellions through excess force, and singing sweetly. I fucking love her. but I lack administrative experience. I have never so much as issued a decree. I wonder what my first should be. You know, I'll have the heart to tell her that the role of prom queen doesn't come with sovereignty. Maybe you should just give her some suggestions instead. Taxes. Paint. Every student pink. Taxes. Taxes are fun. Paint every student pink. Oh, pink. But why pink? Why not? Why not, orange or gold or lavender? You start to tell her that it could be any color she wants. She just continues talking over you. Might as well just set them all on fire and turn them all black.
Disgraceful.
And what good would that do? What use would my subjects be to me if they are all charred to a crisp? What a horrible suggestion. You turn to remind her that, god damn it, you turn to remind her that you've never said anything about setting anyone on fire and that was all on her, but she already hastily stormed off. -2 fun, -1 creativity. She's not gonna go to prom with me.
All right.
I need to go get some more money. Library. Oh. Am I not gonna get... Okay. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Hey there, sweetie pie. I found your profile. Let's chat. Oh my god. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if their response is if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And +2 money. So I have $4 now. Oh, woe was me! Alas and alack-a-day! Miranda throws a hissy fit. Must be a Tuesday. Still, what else are you going to do? Study? Huh. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrific injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen to our own school. At our own school. But just today, Miss the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+? And all because I seldom attended? Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance's punishment. And then how shall suitors call upon me? Oh, the tragedy. If only someone knew a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade. First in the tears. Spiders hate tears. Stick a web of flies outside the, outside his office. Once he goes to eat, we sneak in and cheat. Oh. My ladies and... God damn it. My ladies in waiting are Oh, I can see how much money I have now. Okay. My experts in waiting are, my ladies in waiting are expert lace makers. Goodness gracious, I swear. I can read, I promise. I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs. Indeed, they don't. Or are too terrified to object, and they create a sticky, gooey web. A very sticky, gooey web. Innocent students simply trying to get to class because some students are at the school actually care are caught in the powerful grip. Werewolves lose clumps of hair as they try to wriggle free. Mummies unravel their bandages. Ghosts give no fucks. Everyone else just sort of sheds their clothes and streaks down the halls in terror. Ah, my poor eyes, gazing upon all this naked flesh, and not one of them having bought me so much as a cherry at first. Miranda dashes off to find my smarts. I just got those back. I have so many decadents. Miranda dashes off to find friendlier sights, and you dash off to detention courtesy of Principal Giant Spider. -2 boldness, -1 smarts. I'm gonna fucking cry. Let's go to Miranda. Hello. The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other. Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you? What? Of course not. That would be barbaric. The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak. I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
Enough.
Ugh. I have no objective reason to care about this, but clearly it's all I care about. But suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convinced Miranda that this to stop this madness. Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could take pictures of without having to eat any of it. But Miranda, look at that contented smile on that servant's face. I think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. It's gonna get me on the side of Leo. No, it can't be. Gordo, say it isn't true. But Gordo can't say anything because his mouth is full of delicious Salisbury steak. Salisbury steak, which he is obviously eating entirely for his own benefit. Traitorous dog. Do you want me to starve to death? Is that your plan? I think maybe he was just taking advantage of the fact that you don't understand how food works. Take advantage of me, scoundrel. Burpee, eat Gordo for me at once. The 2 serfs look at each other, then stuff as much food as they can into their mouths before fleeing the cafeteria. Alas, how will I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients? Now, you could try eating myself, but how? You and Liam have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat for apparently the first time in her life. That's hilarious. Okay, apparently I got on Liam's good side. Bathroom, gym, outdoors. I haven't been to the bathrooms yet. That day you skip class and just hang out in bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Okay, they got my boldness back to 0. Afterwards, not suddenly. Oh wait, let me look at all these real quick. Death overrated. Jackal. Oh, Jackal in the high with a heart. That's so cute. 1275. Call me. Okay. And then freaking LMFAO. Okay. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman
Greetings,
goons.
fellow classmate.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am determined to be the queen of prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that prom queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? Let's convince everyone that she likes human. I'm playing the story that Ursula Jr. About Ursula Jr. causing climate change. Humans like warm weather, right? The story is picked up by Wolf News and even some real news networks. The EPA soon labels her history's greatest monster. Her work terrorizes humanity, earning her Count Dracula's Monster Outreach Award. No, she's a hero now. How could you do this to me? I trusted you with my aspirations and you betrayed me, tadpole. You die. Figuratively, from embarrassment. -2 fun, -1 smarts. Oh, this playthrough is gonna go really bad. This playthrough is going really bad. Give me the freaking library so I can buy us something for this mess. We're already on week 5, y'all. I'm not getting anybody. I'm not getting anybody. This is such a bad playthrough. So next time, I know, don't take the present. No present. No presents. Don't take the free gift. The free gift is not free gift. It is bad. That day, you spend some time on the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. +2 money. You see Miranda at the computer next to you. She's got a look on her face that can only mean one thing. Somebody is being shitty to her on the internet. The impotence of the so-called internet. My great uncle Maldar got caught eating one child, just one, and now everyone is talking as if he is some sort of serial child gobbler. It's not just trolls saying this either. All sorts of monsters are saying the most horrific things. I know what you're thinking, Miranda. Why don't you just buy the whole internet and make them stop saying mean things about your family? And of course, that's what I've been trying to do. There's just one tiny problem. There are plenty of people selling part of the internet, but I have no idea who owns all of it. From whom shall I buy the internet? The Illuminati. Duh. If you want, I can get you in touch. Don't you see, Miranda? The true owner of the internet was you all along. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Let me check with my royal account. Oh my! It seems you're correct after all. I've owned the internet since 2004. when Steve works, it says Steve Jobs, lost it to my father in a poker game. This is marvelous news. I shall enact some common sense reforms at once. Pretty soon you notice something different about the internet. Certain words just won't show up when you post them, like child eater and proletarian revolution and nachos for some reason. Also, you get the sense that your webcam is watching you, but in a benevolent, friendly way. You thought you were being metaphorical when you told Miranda she owned the internet, but you're not gonna complain about this being accidentally correct. At least, not when your webcam can hear you. You came +2 smarts, +1 charm. My charm is great, my fun is horrible. I'm not fun at all, apparently.
All right.
Okay. Hey, I know you. I'll go to wherever you're at tonight. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes! A rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. Okay then. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. Also, her fashion sense is great. I think she's changed outfits like 3 times. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your impressive napkin fold. If you fold a napkin like this, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. The slithering snake fold is for whenever it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use... Oh, I see. Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes. I will hydrate in a moment. Give me just a second. Let me go get my hydration. I'm glad you like my sleep mask, Toby. Now I will get drinkies. Maybe. So basically just assume that don't talk about Vera. Don't talk to Vera about napkin time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over. Oh, I didn't know I could laugh at. People the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins at me. Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it? Explain that what your fold lacks in complexity, it makes up for with the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will. Right, well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you to it then. Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive. Can I just like magically get like Vera here at the end? You're at the bathrooms. I need to go buy something.
Show me that money.
Been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You can take a look at my stuff. Okay, so what? Okay, so we've got the Latin accent. I never got to finish going through everything. You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions, don't even dare ask me how I got this. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't. But they're so ridiculous that you're still fun in their own twisted way. I do remember when these were cool. I fucking hated them. Oh. A bag of regular cocaine. Good old cocaine. In these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs. Bro. Okay, so this. Okay, I need to. I do really desperately need to upgrade my funds, so this might not be a bad buy. Okay, penguin mask. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciated a good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kind of hot. You're into that kinky stuff. That kinky shit. And then a PR agent! Ah! High school social life is so hard nowadays. Hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. I feel like that's gonna get me more money. I need to do that next time. I'm gonna get these. I need my fun to get up. I need my fun to not be in the negative anymore, please. Thank you. Especially since I'm getting ready to go into the last week. Okay, let's see if I end up going to prom, y'all. I'm probably not. I'm doing really bad. We're gonna move back to the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the school play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. Seems 7. Yes! 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity. It's not in the negative anymore, thank goodness. Catch Miranda posing in front of a mirror, gazing dreamily at her reflection. Oh, how I would love to win the talent show. She is Daisy. Why is she Princess Daisy? Why of all the characters that she could be dressed up as is she Princess Daisy? Okay. 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 Of course, Daddy pays a dozen peasants to tell me how talented I am every day, but that's not the same. After all, they're peasants. No, to hold that heavy, spiky trophy in my hands, or rather, to have my servants hold it. Oh, that would make me the happiest princess in all the land, but I'm so nervous. What if they don't like my song? What if my skin is too scaly? What if I accidentally say a swear? Okay, Miranda, be calm. Remember what Daddy says. If you don't calm down, failure is 100% assured. Oh, that's not helping. Now I'm even less calm. Looks like Miranda's caught in a vicious cycle. Quick, help her out before she worries herself to death. Don't worry about all those chumps in the audience. If they don't love you, then they're untalented at recognizing talent. I know a good trick for beating stage fright. Just picture everybody naked. No, that's bad. This one. I know for a fact that one's bad now for her. Because she is mildly, like... Because of what just happened earlier. With the spider thing. Oh my, what a marvelously kind thing to say. You were right, of course. How silly of me to doubt it. Yeah, she's Daisy. I don't know why she's dressed as Daisy, but she is. I'm gonna have to go look at the other people, too. I don't know how much I'm liking her. She's alright. I think she's fun. I think she's definitely a fun character. But I don't think she's my favorite so far. It is, Daddy says, us aristocrats are simply better than other people. I mean, Daisy's a fun character, but Daisy is also not my favorite. She was my favorite of the princesses, though. So, yeah. You are quite perceptive for a commoner. And you know, if I don't do well in a talent show, I suppose that's alright. Daddy can always just have the judges executed for their impotence. You're glad you're not judging the talent show this year. +2 smarts, +1 charm. Okay. Lunchtime. I guess we're on the Miranda track, so I might as well go here again. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her impeccably, immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at the school, apparently. When Miranda screams, "Stop, don't drink that!" Why not? The scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mary. Oh, wait. Fuck. I only drink 4 things: scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. Do people ship the characters in this? Is that a thing? Do people ship the characters in this? Because Cause now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous stakes. You think poison actually harms me? The way that she just called her Miri. Give me 2 seconds. Do people actually? Yes! Yes! Oh my god. People do. People do. People do ship it. Oh, this is a really cute. Wait, this is a really cute wallpaper. Oh, this is so cute. Wait. Oh, this is so cute. Wait. Does me picking... Okay, that's also hot. Does me picking different character, like a different character, if I don't pick Oz, do I get different results? Also, there is ship... There is ship art. Yeah, there's... So... Now I know that there's a secret end for Vera. The picture for the secret end, I don't know how to get the secret end, but the picture for it... Picture for it's hot as fuck. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, okay, I need to stop looking at this. 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 Well, well. You should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink or poison? Ugh, what do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple, hire a taster. Fine, any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, you drink all of her scotch. No, I'm not gonna drink all of her scotch. What do you? I'm not drinking all of her scotch. No! You want me to do that to the lady with literal snakes all over her head? No. I want to pretend to be poisoned. I don't care if this gets me the bad end with Miranda. I didn't know if I wanted Miranda to begin with. The game just assumed I wanted Miranda. Man! You shoot Vera a wink, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then... No, stop vomiting! How will you be able to taste for poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? You fool! They're poisoned! Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something. Oh dear, oh my! I'm no good in crisis situations. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood. Miranda feigns with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now. You can stop vomiting now. By the way, she passed out. Oh. Oh shit! antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well, how about we get ice cream to make up? Yes, please. Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera. Can I ask Vera out, please?
All right.
I love her. I fucking love her already. We're going back to the... Let's go to class. That day, you are astonished by some new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a surprise. One valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that in this game. And 2 smarts. Yes. Vera. Yeah, this is, you get 1 of 4 options for the MC. And you get Oz, Vicky, who is a zombie. I think Vicky's a zombie. Amara, who is a fire lady. And then you get whatever the zombie guy's name is. I don't know what the zombie guy's name is. Oh, excuse me. Vicky's is a Frankenstein. That's right. She's a yeah, she's a Frankenstein's monster. That's right. I don't know how that's entirely different from a zombie. Because technically, Frankenstein's monster is kind of a zombie, but... Patchwork zombie versus regular brain dead, like IVD brain zombie. You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting. Poisons flying everywhere. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob. Having another disagreement. Hissy and Bob. It happens. This time, they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire. And it's like, who cares? I 1000% ship it. 100,000 million% ship it. Already. I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I would sell them to Thailand where they eat snakes. Decapitate them to set an example. You could totally rock some bangs. Snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. She is business oriented. I feel like me telling her to chop her snakes off is... No! No, you misunderstand entirely. You see, they are working. They're just very, very bad at it. I mean, have you ever tried to teach a snake to orchestrate a coup? It's like herding cats. Except instead of cats, they're snakes. And instead of hurting them, you're teaching them to undermine a sovereign government. And so instead of sowing the seeds of dissent through the calculated disinformation campaign, the stupid things end up arguing about what empire means. I've had it. Takes a comb and violently beats all the snakes. Starts violently beating all the snakes. You're pretty sure that's not how combs work, but you decide to split before she tries the same trick on you. Man, I still ended up with a negative. Oh, I ended up with a negative by the end of... I'm gonna take myself to prom. Oh, I don't know. I did horrible with both of these. try Miranda first. Yes. There's
Alright.
no way she's accepting it, though. I did. The only reason that I went to prom... Now thinking back on it, I totally conned this motherfucker out of his tickets. So I wasn't originally planning to go to prom. So I didn't have my parents pay for me to go to prom. I was also going through some stuff back then. And was like, prom? I don't need to go to prom. LOL! Your drive. I can't drive. What are you talking about, Toby? I can't fucking drive. What do you mean? I am almost 30 and still have a learner's permit. What do you mean? I'm approaching 30 and still have a learner's permit. What do you mean, Toby? I can't drive you. You wouldn't want me to. You wouldn't want me to. But the only reason that I went to prom, that I actually went to prom. Stay here and watch your stream instead of going to prom. Yes. We'll go to prom here together. But no. Before we get into this ending, and her rejecting me because she's going to reject me. There's no way she's not. I have a -1 in freaking boldness and a 0 in creativity. And no money, and I'm not fun. The charm might get her, but that's about it. Anyway. So, the only reason that I actually ended up being able to go to prom was because there was somebody... I was the only one in my class, as a senior, that wasn't going to go to prom. I was the only one, okay? Everybody else was going. Yeah, I know, right, Topi? It's okay. That creativity went to like -4 at one point in the game. One of my like, people were trying to convince me to go. People were trying to convince me to go. People were trying to convince me that I was being stupid about the whole not wanting to go thing, and how I was gonna regret it and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I can't go now. The tickets are freaking already sold. They already have a head count of everybody. And one of my classmates, apparently the date that he had invited and him broke up. So he had an extra ticket. And the person that he was going to go to prom with, that he ended up like asking to go to prom with him, had the same situation happen. So 2 people with 2 tickets, they don't need 2 tickets. They each already have their ticket. They don't need their date tickets. So I was like, if I pay you back for these tickets, can I have them? And he's like, sure. So the time comes around for the, or he told me he was gonna give them to me. He told me he was gonna give them to me for free. And then he's like, nah, I need you to like pay me for these tickets. No, I never paid him back. So what I did, instead of paying him, because this motherfucker was a jerk. This motherfucker was one of those people who was in like he was a jock. He was like the typical jock type. He was very, very rude, very mean. I was the nerdy, fucking quiet, smart kid in the class who could sleep through parts of class and wake up when my teacher asked me a question and answer the question that was on the board, okay? I was one of those kids. I was one of those kids who did my fucking homework at lunch, turned it in, and still got an A or a B on it. So, I know this motherfucker didn't like me. I was weird. Now the typical child types, yeah, are all himbos, yeah. You had a couple of those too back when I went to school. Back when I was a senior. A while ago. But, so, he wouldn't give me his ticket. He didn't go and give me his ticket. And I went to the, guidance counselor or the vice principal or somebody, whoever was handing out the tickets, and I was like, so this person gave me his tickets, and they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, I explained the situation without the, hey, I was told to pay for them thing. I was like, this guy right here, points him out, told me that I could have his tickets because his date canceled on him, and now he's got 2 tickets. Two extra tickets because him and his new date both had 2 tickets. And now the other people aren't going. And they're just like, oh, okay. And they go and they get me my ticket. My tickets. They got me 2. I originally only wanted 1. I only cared about having 1. Because I was just going to go by myself. Fuck it. But they gave me both of them. They gave me both of the tickets. So, I did not pay him back. I never paid him for those tickets. I went to prom, and I said, fuck you, bye. Because I moved out of state after my senior year. Never to see any of them again. And I ended up bringing like one of my friends who I think they were a sophomore. Were they a freshman or a sophomore? One of the two. They're either a freshman or a sophomore. I had a tendency to make friends with the students who were much younger than me. And I was also, because of how much I moved, when I had moved states for my senior year, the way that they did their classes was different. So I was in a couple of classes that were for freshmen because they were like freshman requirements. And I had never taken them because I was from a different state and we didn't have those same requirements. I fucking hate how the US school system works, by the way. I can only imagine what it's like now. Because God, it was bad. Back when I was a senior. But no, I got to go to prom with my friend. I wore my I wore my Zero Kiryu from Vampire Knight cosplay, so I wore my Vampire Knight school uniform as my tux. And and I was a dumbass and freshly dyed my hair before going. That was a really dumb mistake for me to freshly dye my hair. Before that, it was alright. It was alright. I don't know if I don't think I have the little pictures. And, I don't think I ever got them. Yes, I did. I don't know where they're at. I think they're gone, the little pictures I had. They had, like, a photo booth, and they had, like... I didn't like the theme that we got. I wanted, so for prom, they had all of the seniors come into the lunchroom, and we all had to vote on a theme between like 4 themes or so. And when I tell you, I was in a Bible Belt state. It's just to keep. I'm not gonna say what state because like I feel like I don't need to explain much further than the fact that I was in a Bible Belt state. But these people were not creative at all. These people were not creative in the slightest. So we got like the most basic ass theme ever. I think some of our themes, if I remember correctly, one of them was Arabian Nights, which is what I wanted it to be. I wanted the Arabian Nights theme so bad because I had a completely different idea for my outfit in mind if I had gotten to go for the Arabian Nights theme. Because my homecoming 2 years previous that I didn't get to go to because they didn't accommodate for the amount of students who would want to go to homecoming, so they had a limited number of tickets, and my date literally went to go buy our tickets. He was in line to go buy them, and they sold out of tickets. And that one was also supposed to be Arabian Nights themed. They ended up picking like some sort of really generic like fairy tale theme or something. That was like the most boring out of the whole thing, and like it was kind of nice, the decorations they did, but I think they would have done exceptionally better if it hadn't been like basic fairy tale bleh themed, you know? There was like a galaxy theme one, I think. I think we had like something that was really close to like a space theme that I also really, really wanted. That we also did not get. The food that they provided, I wasn't able to eat most of it. So I had to go through like the whole night not eating. Or eating stuff that risked my stomach hurting really, really bad. I realized that night that I was pretty alone at this event. People who I thought were my friends, I guess weren't. They acted like that I was, like they didn't really know me. Only one, the date that I brought with me ended up, the date in quotes that I brought with me, ended up, kind of going off with like the other people who had invited people who were also in like lower grade levels, because there were a couple people whose dates were also in the lower grade levels. And I had fun doing some of the dances with my friends and stuff like that, but I kind of realized why I didn't go in the first place. I was at a completely different state in a completely different school with like completely new different people. Who I had never known in my life, and they all kind of grew up together. I moved to kind of like a smaller town. So it was alright. I won a pair of Beats headphones at the end of the night because everybody got a raffle ticket, or like a couple. I think we might have gotten like 4 or 5 raffle tickets. Or I bought extra. I think we might have gotten 1 or 2, and then you could buy extra, because they had a bunch of items at the front that you could get through the raffle, right? Let's hang out. Yeah, that's what in all honesty, I wish I had just done that. I wish I had just stayed home and done artwork or something. I got to go for free, so I mean, there's not much to complain about because I got to go for free. My date that I brought with me wore a really, really pretty dress. She got to have the experience that she wanted out of this, and her family was really excited that she got invited to go. So that night I didn't feel like was for me. I felt like I did that for like my friend. My friend was really, really excited to go to prom. But no. They had a raffle, and at the end of the night, half of the seniors had left, and a couple of the chaperones had left too, because the number of students who left early to go do some sort of other plan. Some of them probably did some things that night, out somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Hello! Hello, Bazaar. I was talking about my prom experience while we're playing Monster Prom. I am Silenus today. Silenus' birthday was 2 days ago, so we're doing Silenus today. And apparently it is it is the Slug Studios as a whole anniversary. Not my stream anniversary, but like Slug Studios as like a concept slash brand slash whatever the heck I am at this point. But no, yeah. The raffle at the end of the night was really funny because like they got to the bigger prizes. They did the raffle slowly, like for the smaller prizes throughout the night. To kind of give everybody a break from dancing and stuff like that. But like people left to go like play. I know my group of friends, in quotes, I want to put in quotes because like I always felt kind of out of place in the group. I felt like I wasn't really like a friend. All these people again grew up together and I was kind of just an implant in their group. But they had gone to go bowling or something. I wasn't invited. Which sucked. A bunch of other seniors had left to go do whatever the heck they were gonna go do. I think some of them went mudding in their big trucks. Some of them did some other things. So by the end of the night, there was like a very small handful. And a lot of these people had put their tickets in for the big items. But if you weren't there when your ticket was drawn, they just kept going. So by the time they got to the big prizes, like the Beats, they had a pair of Beats headphones, which I think I still have them somewhere. I don't think they work, but I have them somewhere. I know the cord for them definitely doesn't work. And the, I wore them so much that the pads on them also started to like deteriorate and like pop off all the time. And then eventually just kind of wouldn't go back on. But there was a pair of Beats headphones, there was a camera, which I really wanted the camera, because at the time I was considering going into like the film industry or the theater industry, and I was like, I could really use a good quality camera. And there was like some other big prize, I don't remember what it was, I didn't really entirely care for. And they just kept having to, like, they would call out a number, wait a couple minutes, realize that nobody was coming, and they would put it on the ground and pull out another one. Put it on the ground, pull out another one. Put it on the ground, pull out another one. They went through at least 30 to 40 numbers before they finally pulled mine out for the Beats headphones, and I had only put one ticket in there. I put a single ticket in for the Beats headphones. The rest of my tickets went into the camera. I really wanted that camera. Because it was a DSLR. It was a really, really good quality DSLR. I think it might have been... I don't think it was a Nikon. I think it was a Canon. I think it was a really nice quality Canon DSLR camera. I don't know where the fuck they got the money to get a DSLR camera and a fucking set of Beat headphones, Dr. Dre Beats headphones, but they got the money from some sort of fundraising. But anyway, we're trying to ask Miranda out. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do another playthrough of this, so we're going to probably maybe do some artwork after this. Switch over to doing some art. Maybe we can do some of the OCs, or I can work on my character sheets. I should probably work on my character sheets. I don't want to. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Disgusting!
Yeah. I knew that was gonna be the reaction. Ooh. Sorry, I'm seeing someone, like, right now. Hey, you, peasant. Miranda is just waving her hand at a distracted passerby. I order you to rescue me from this awkward situation. See? I know him.
Don't miss me.
Farewell.
Disgusting.
Got rejected for the first time. I can't win them all. I wonder what would have happened if I had asked Vera instead. Probably wouldn't have worked either. What a loser. After that, you are forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people that couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers. Gross. Oh, and that's so funny. The most likely to marry a zebra. That's hilarious. Oh, there's a bunch of... Okay, there's secret endings. Oh, did I not even get an ending? Does this not count as one? That sucks. Okay. Miranda's quote. Oh, are we filing complaints? Well, not enough silverware diversity in the cafeteria. Oh my god. Well, we fucking lost. We fucking lost. Anyway, also, do I recognize anybody else from the other monster? I don't. Oh, okay, so the tiger guy I'm assuming is the coach. Okay. I love that you get to see all the pro tags in this picture. So these are all the pro tags that you can pick, not the guy in the middle. I haven't met the guy in the middle yet. So this zombie guy, the Franken lady, Oz, who is normally the one I pick because I really like this shadow dude, and then the, Amara, the flame lady. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job, handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and setting. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Of course she did. Why didn't I just try to go for her, man? So mad that it like kind of auto put me onto Miranda, like except for the last interaction. But for those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in what war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh, hey, these are some of the pictures I saw when I was looking for ship art. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, that's... Okay, they're hot. That shot's hot. Oh, this is cute. The silverware. Oh my god, of course Damien has a knife. I do really like Amara too. She's really cool design-wise. This is the one I went on to. Oh, hey, we're in a band together. Player characters, the name of the band. Oh, she can't go in the water. Oh my goodness. Ooh, ow. Oh my god. Stage prop $15. They seem like a likely trio. Okay. Let me swap stuff over so we can do some artwork for a little bit. That was a good playthrough, even if I messed up really bad. Hi, Monster Con. We'll get to play Monster Con eventually.